Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Modern Grind. And today we're going to be testing a list that we started last night. Really late start because we got home from the energy series, but we got energy store where we were getting some really good advice from my friends. But before we get started, if you enjoy Goblins content, if you enjoy this we ramble, hit like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. If you want to do more, support the channel. $1 a month gets hammered out on every stream. I'm gonna read off the members and we'll jump right into it while I log in. From the top, Alpha Ronan, Tim's Top Decks, Elias Sutter, The Darth Newt, ADDY 100 KJR, Monster Man, and Annan, Riberio, Cypher777, The High Wumpus, AJR, B-Rhyme, Gorvisker, Sliver of Nope, B-Rhyme, Gorvisker, Sliver of Nope, Scott McIntosh, Harvey, Hugo, Valeroth, Yomiger, Terrieth, Nita Bureau, Tricker Philosophy, and you. Thank you so much for watching. It really means the world to me. Now, let's do this verification code real quick. And I can show you the list that we worked on, talk about why it's good, and if I'm not falling asleep, we'll play a game. Otherwise, it might be a shorter stream today. I just want to say thank you all so much for being here. We just passed 5.5k subs, and it's crazy to think that there's so many people in the Goblin family. So I just want to say thank you so much. All right. Now, once this loads, so main deck felt really good tonight. Went 1-3 at the store, but that's how it goes. Was testing. I've deck before in paper, so lots of thinking, lots of mistakes. But let's go to collection, modern. So I'm really sold on the 4 birthing rituals. It feels turn. And RC list, no. What was the one that we did? Actually, this is better. Let's say Monday. Chicago was the one. Okay, so fill up to 4. All the munitions experts. I know it's crazy. We cut down to 1 Mog Mob, which actually we cut tonight. Trash Master in the main, Ringleader in the main, second Sling Gang. 4 Matron. I think it was 3 Trawler. Let me double check. I have the numbers right here in my Discord. I'm just gonna double check the list. 4 Ignobles. The Thoughtseizes were in the side. Also 4 Skirk, which felt really weird, but it's actually been really good. There's turns where you have an Ignoble and you can tap it for mana, then sack it with Skirk, and it's like a mini ritual. Go back. Big shout out to my buddy Chris Smith, who helped me a lot by sending me a really good list, a good starting point with what he thought that was going to be strong. And then big shout out to my friend Stan. So many friends, but these are the 2 people specifically right now that are helping me flesh out this deck. It really means the world to me to not just be doing it by myself. So I want to say thank you if you guys are watching. Thank you for helping me. All right, only 1 Trawler. 4 Harbinger, the Trash Master, no Crater Maker. We do want to play a Sting Scourger. 4 War Instigator. We cut the Log War Marshals. We were playing 2. We went to 1. 2 Horde Master though. And I think that's the 60. 4, 2, 1, 1, 4, 4, 4. 4 Matron, a Trawler, 3 Harbinger, a Trash Master, a Ringleader, 2 Skirk. 2 Sling, 2 Key. Want to play the full 4 arenas. Cut down to 2 mountains. We have 2 stomping grounds. A total of, we play 1 cavern total. 2 Scalding Tarns, an Arid Mesa, a Swamp, guess that's the reason to play a Swamp. We have to cut 1 land. We can cut the Arid Mesa. The Tarns are really cool. How many fetches is this? Oh yeah, there's only 2 Blood Crypts. Could do Wooded Foothills. So we can do it like that. 4 Bloodstained Mire, 2 Blood Crypt, 2 Stomping Ground, a Raucous Leader, 2 Mountains, a Swamp, a Wooded Foothills, 2 Scalding Tarns, and 3 Bloodstained Mires. So the main field, oh, what am I missing? Oh, Pashlake Mons. Big fan of Pashlake Mons. So that's 60. Now we can go to the sideboard, which is what we did a lot of work on tonight. The full 4 Thoughtseize feels really good in the sideboard. Cut the Dreams. Cut down to 2 Surgicals, 2 Ashioks, 4 Thoughtseize. It was Magus. 1, 2, 3. And 1 other card. Sting Scourger Trash Masters in the main. I think we ended up like really trying to figure out whether or not the 3rd Ashiok, the 3rd Surgical, or the 4th Magus was worth it. And I think what we arrived on is that I would almost rather have one of the Maguses in the main. Put like the Sting Squirter in the board. So Ashiok's really good into our really bad matchups, like the Go Fast decks. Magus, so is Thoughtseize. Magus is phenomenal. In the matchups that it's good, it's just so good. Yeah, something we were talking about is we don't really have a good answer for Clarion Conqueror. I guess we could Thoughtseize it out of their hand. But that's like against Boros, bringing in Thoughtseize against Boros. Although maybe there's a world where we do. Let me go to chat. Hey, what's up? Using Mogmob? That kills it? Hell yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, I got Sting Scourger. I was using Chris Smith's list, and I was tweaking it. Stan, I would love to look at your list. Which part of the Discord is it in? I think 1 Mogmob is worth it. I don't know if you're playing more, but I think that like just having something to hit that can deal combat damage and then fling it for some more damage just feels so good. Let's go. Tales from the Tap Discord, the best Discord in the world. 4 Thoughtseize in the main. Okay, I like that a lot. A Magus in the main. Okay, that's what I was leaning towards too. The Trash Masters in the board. The Meltdowns in the board. Okay. So what is this list missing that I'm playing? So you're playing a total of 3 between the 75, which I like. 2 Stomping Grounds, 1 Blood Crypt. I feel like we want a second Blood Crypt, but that's just because I play Ashiok. Commercial District, Anarachis Theater, and 3 Mountains. Okay. Also no Caverns. Okay. I guess Cavern is really bad with Thoughtseize, so that's something. How many total fetches? 4, 8? Just 8? Okay, that's good. Scourger and the 2 Horde Masters. Let me see. So we ended up cutting Mogwar Marshal. I agree with that cut. Sting Scourger. Trash Masters in the side. We could do that. Do you play Pashalik Mons? Probably not. What? No, you play Mogmob. That makes more sense. Individually, I think it's a better card. Ocelot Prides, exactly. Yeah, it feels good having a backup Sling Gang if you draw 2. Yeah, I agree. I think Mons is probably it's something I cut a lot. This just kills it. Thank you, Hydro. Appreciate you dropping in so much for being here. Jared, thank you for being here. Let me pop this out so we can talk. Pop out chat. Minimize. Found a way to mainboard Thoughtseize. Not sure if it's great though. I mean, I love Thoughtseize right now. If I can, I'll main it. I think the 4th Skirk is not necessary, so I agree with your cut there. Go back here. Pop it out. Bring it over. Okay, so you just cut the Ashioks. I think I'm okay with that. It's really good against Titan, but I think we have a lot of really good cards against Titan. I like the idea of 1 Magus in the main. The 4th Skirk is not as good. We get to play Thoughtseizes in the main in that situation, which feels great. Pashlik Mons is worse than Mogmob. I agree with this. Let's go back. No, not Rivals. You better not open Rivals. I'll be so mad. A Magus and a Mogmob. The full 4, the 4, the Sting Scourger, the Skirk. You only play 1 Sling Gang. Okay, to lower the curve. That's fair. So we go back here. Oh, no, not definitely not cutting a Kiki Jiggy. Cutting a Sling Gang. I think I saw there was only 3 Thoughtseizes, which is fine. Drawing 4 Thoughtseizes doesn't do anything. You only really want 1. The second one's like gold, but anything more than that's kind of just dead cards. And so now our sideboard has a lot of open slots. First off, I agree, Stan. I think that this list looks really, really clean. I appreciate your help a lot. It's nice to have some people who are not like just me working on the deck, because my brain can just get so overloaded with all like the crazy ideas that I have, and none of them usually are good. 3 Surgical, okay. 2 Trash Master, okay. Meltdown, okay. I think that the decks that we really have to worry about are like, I like the 3 Bauble. I like the idea of 2 Trash Master on the side. I think that 2/2. So what else can we have for Titan? And so you're playing Disruptor Flute. I like Flute. Flute's a good catch-all. Against the combo decks, you just name the certain cards and they can't combo. Put both of these in. Jack about to turn 3 Mog Mob. Need Flute for Belcher. Yeah, I agree. Flute's really good. You're about to turn 3 Mog Mob. That sounds sick as hell. It's nice because, like, if they surgical one, you have the other. Or, like, if they, like, somehow were to, like, take all of them out of your deck, you have resiliency to that. I just don't know if I want one sling. I might want more. I guess it's like Kikijiki math, where the chances of you having the sling and the Mog Mob are very low, and if you have those two cards, you can just kill them with fair combat damage. So I like that. I think that's fair. The Flute's really good for Belcher, I agree. Bauble's also really good in the meta, so cards that are just good in the meta right now. I think Magus, of course, is like hate for the decks that we really can't beat. Double Trash Master is going to smash Affinity. You'll play the 4th Thoughtseize on the side. I mean, I have slots, so let's do Thoughtseize. So 4th Thoughtseize, double Trash Master, double Blood Moon. So we have 3 more cards. So what did they say that we were going to play against? I got some really good input tonight. The full 4 Thoughtseize, so we play the full 4 and the 75. I like that. Only 2 surgicals was some input that I got, and I agree with that. Like flooding on surgicals, if they have the fair game plan with Frog and Riddler, is not going to work. Only 3 Magus, I agree with. We played 1 in the main, so we can have 2 in the side. I really wanted the Trash Master. I really wanted the Sting Scourger in a lot of my games. I guess what I could do is and I could put it in the side with the Trash Master. We could technically play 2 Sting Scourgers, and then that gives us room for a second Sling Gang. I do like having access to 2 Sling Gangs. I think that with Kikijiki, Sling Gang's like one of your best cards to just have, naturally. It is a 4-drop, which kind of sucks, but we flood a decent amount. We could also play another Ringleader in the side for like the grindy matchups. Not that they exist. What are the decks that we're scared of? It's Goryo's, Belcher, and Tron. Stan, how do you feel about Void Mirror? Being able to like just make sure that my Tron opponent can't go turn 3 big stuff might be worth it. No, I don't want to cut the Vexing Baubles. If it's that, I'm gonna leave the Baubles where they are, because the Baubles can at least cantrip if they're dead. If they like play around it, or if they like somehow like consign the trigger and play through it, I can at least cantrip the Bauble for interaction. Like I feel like Bauble's really, really good. Void Mirror would just be like Bauble 4 and 5. Baubles for Solitude. Yeah. So Void Mirror would just be for like the Eldrazi Tron and the Tron matchup. Where we can like get it down turn 2. The issue is they can turn 1 Talisman, but even then it just keeps them on 1 spell per turn. And if they don't go turn 1 Talisman until they find a Boseiju or a basic, they can't cast spells. Although I guess it is. But I like Double Trash Master. That makes sense against. It lets you race because it's a Lord, and it gives you a lot of shatters, free shatters against Belcher and Affinity. So if I'm scared of so the decks that I'm preparing for are Belcher, Affinity, and Titan slash. So Belcher, we have the Fourth Thoughtseize, the Flutes, the Trashmen, Men. I guess. But I'd rather have a Trash Master than a Magus in the main. Against Affinity, yes. Against Belcher, probably. So maybe we just play the one Trash Master as like a silver bullet. Or, why does it keep doing this? We could cut the Sling Gang, go to 1/1, test it like that, and still have the third Magus in. Gives us 3 more sideboard slots. Maybe we go the full 4 Magus, because against some decks we just go turn 1 Birthing Ritual, turn 2 flip the 1-drop, or turn 1 creature, turn 2 Birthing Ritual, flip a creature that's a 2-drop in a play. Turn 3, like attack with a Warren Instigator or have a Snoop. We have the opportunity to combo. And then we can use that 2-drop after it's gotten its value and turn it into a Magus randomly. And being able to do that reliably might be worth it to play 4 in the 75. I mean, it's really good against Titan, Belcher. No, not Belcher, sorry. It's good against Titan, Tron, and what is the other deck? Titantron Gorios. So maybe the full 4 Magus is worth it. We could also play. Oh, we're not playing a Sting Squirter in the main. We could just do this. 2 Trash Master, 2 Sting Scourger in the side. We don't own a second Sting Scourger. That's insane. On Moto, at least. I guess maybe we only play 1 Sting Scorcher, 1 Trash Master. And we just go all in on the Magus plan game 1. I like the idea of blind flipping Magus game 1. 2 Flute, 2 Surgical, 3 Bauble, 2 Magus, a Sting Scourger, a Trash Master, a Thoughtseize, 3 more cards. Could just play Molten Collapse. I know Matt was telling me about that card. Kills a creature and it kills a non-land permanent with non-creature, non-land permanent with CMC 1 or less. Trying to think. And then we could just play Bolt. We could just play Bolt in exchange for Thoughtseize. Can't spell lightning. Just play 3 bolts on the side. We could go 2 Surgical, 2 Flute, 2 Magus. Oh, come on. 2 Surgical, 2 Flute, 2 Magus, these 3 one-ofs, and then these 3 bolts. Let me see about this. I mean, not having Ashiok is pretty tough. Makes our Titan matchup a lot worse. We do have 4 Magus, though. And Thoughtseize. Could put the 2 Maguses in the board. The Sting Scourger in the main. Trash Master in the main. I guess we could play the 4th Thoughtseize. 4th Thoughtseize. We could play 2 Bolt. What does that give us? We play 2 Ashioks. I guess against Titan we have so many cards already. Ashiok might not be the greatest. I mean, I like the fact that we have a billion 2-drops, or 2-ofs. This means we should be able to cover a pretty wide swath of the meta. Yeah, don't try to yeah, that's a good point. It's also good versus Neoform, but the baubles are just so good versus Neoform. That's a good point. I think if I had to choose between playing a Sting Scourger in the main and a Trash Master in the main, I mean, yeah, if they fumble, we just combo. It's a good point. Maybe we do play the 4th Thoughtseize in the side. Yeah, 1 Sting Scourger for sure in the main. Trash Master could be in the side. Catch all, yeah, I was gonna say it hits Clarion Conqueror. That's the biggest thing. So Bolt could be for Clarion Conqueror in the side, but I mean we could just also play more Sting Scourgers. I don't have a second Sting Scourger on MTGO, but we can go Sting Scourger and just pretend like I have this. I can't believe I only bought 1 Sting Scourger. I'm like, oh, I'll never need to use another one, right? Lies. Okay, so 3 Bauble, I love. 4 Magus, probably not worth it. I probably just want 3. I like 1 in the main like you had. I agree with that take. Trash Man could probably be in the sideboard. Maybe we don't need the 4th or the 2nd Sting Scourger. The 4th Thoughtseize in the board might not be necessary, so let's cut that. I like the Surgical Plan. I mean, like, taking the Retracts or their Gorios is huge. Fizzles their spell. And then that buys us a turn to possibly just win the following turn when we untap. So I like that. That's a good read. You were playing a 2nd Trash Master. I trust your judgment on that. Flute, Surgical. Let's cut the Thoughtseize. Unless you were playing the 4th Thoughtseize. No. 2/2. You were playing Meltdown. Are we that scared of Affinity? Are we that scared of Affinity? I guess it's decent against Belcher too. It's Affinity or Prowess. I guess we'd probably just lose to prowess as well. Could play Brothers Hit In. I don't think that's good enough. Meltdown hits everything on turn 1, which is pretty good. I trust. Don't be stubborn, Jack. Trust your friends. 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, this looks really good. Let me zoom out a little bit so we can get this all on as a screenshot. So if I get this here, I move this bar way over here. What did I have differently? You didn't play any caverns. That makes sense because of green sources. That lets you play another fetch. So 2 Scalding, 2 Wooded Foothills, 4 Myers, just to play around Pithing Needle. A single Raucous Theater. I think you played 1 Blood Crypt, 2 Mountain. Three Mountain, 1 Blood Crypt, 4 Mire, 2 Ground, 4 Foothills, still 20 lands. So what am I? Oh, you don't play basic Swamp. That's right. Yeah. The basic did come in really handy tonight. But it also really messes you up with all the 2 and 3 mana spells that you have. The triple pip spells you have. So you played a 3rd mountain. I guess not that mountain. I guess not that mountain. A single Blood Crypt. We don't play Ashiok, so I guess that's fine. It's probably too awkward. As painful as it is to lose to your own Magus. Swamp is for push. Is that push? Yeah, that makes sense. Swamp was for when I played Ashiok. And you're saying we could potentially play Fatal Push instead? Oh, I my bad. I can't read. I see it now. I see. You play another surgical than one more surgical than I do. Meltdown. Oh, you do play 4 Thoughtseize in the main. Okay. I like the 4 Thoughtseize, definitely. So we need to add 2 lands. I like having a second Blood Crypt. And Stomping Ground, Scalding Tarn, Theater. I guess we cut the swamp, so I need to add 1 more land. That means I have to trim one of these cards. Interesting. I think we had a mountain. All right, so 3 mountains is 20 lands. 3 Skirks, 4 Harbingers. I guess the Magus could be on this side. Sorry, we're doing a lot of deck building tonight, not a lot of playing. Oh, you don't even play a... Okay, I don't think that's right. I think the MDFC Goblin is worth its stand. If you haven't tested with that yet, I highly recommend. Play with Boggart Trawler, even just one. Like one Boggart Trawler is so cool because you can matron for your land and your graveyard hate. No, you're good. Yeah. So for me, I think I'm gonna put the 4th Thoughtseize. No, I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just really nice to be able to tutor for a land. That was one of the things that we literally were, like the Goblin Discord was literally asking for. Like when Modern Horizons 3 was coming out, we're like, can we have a MDFC Goblin so we can tutor for it? No, you're good. No worries. No worries. I think to fit it in, I'll probably put the 4th Thoughtseize in the side. We bring it in the combo matchups. I guess no. You could also just like move a Magus to the side. I like being able to flip it, but we don't play any basics. So, I mean, like, we'll be able to get people, which is really cool. I guess there's upsides and downsides to both. I think game 1, I probably want 3 Thoughtseize, 1 Magus. I like that. I have 16 on the board, so I'll just go Surgical down to 2. 2 Surgical, 2 Flute, 3 Meltdown, 3 Bauble. So we can go all the 3 ofs in one pile, all the 2 ofs in another pile. And then the 1 ofs to the side. And it's only the Thoughtseize it's a 1 of. 3 Meltdown, 3 Bauble, 2 Surgical, 2 Flute, 2 Magus, 2 Trash, and a Thoughtseize. This feels really good. Oh, come on. All right, so now we go full screen. I agree with the takes 1,000%. Get the whole mana base up here. Take a screenshot, post it in the Discord. New deck list based on my data from tonight and stands list. I like this a lot. Close this. All right, so this is going to be the deck that we test tomorrow at Borsat Gaming in Elgin, and so I'm super excited to go play with my friends and hang out. We don't play the second Surveil land, the green-red Surveil land, because we don't own that card. But I think this list is really good. Like, I guess being able to have a Surveil that also is your green source is very strong. So that might be worth it. If I can remember, is it Commercial District? I know I don't have it in paper, but maybe I have it here. District D? Yeah, we don't have it, but that's okay. That's the only thing that I would change is I would probably like trim some, like maybe a Blood Crypt, some other card for the Commercial District to have a second Surveil land. 2 tap lands feels bad, but there's plenty of games where you just want to dig and you're trying to find action. So I like that a lot. I'm not gonna be able to play a game tonight because I started so late. It's already 12:30, but I really appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll play some games. I'm very tired and I'm this is still after midnight, but I just want to say thank you for being here and being a part of the Goblin family. You are my Magic family, and if you're new to the channel, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for coming home. I want to say everybody's welcome in the Goblin Horde. Because I was once a nerd who felt, left out, and magic is what accepted me and gave me a home outside of home. And so, if you're on your Magic journey, whether you're an older player or a newer someone who just walked into the game, I want to say the Goblin Horde is always open and accepting, and yeah, I'm here for you if you ever want to pop and chat and talk. And I know my community is too, because we're all just doing our best walking through life as goblins. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoy Goblins content, if you enjoy us, we ramble, hit like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. If you want to do more to support the channel, $1 a month gets your name right out on every stream. Hey, Tradecraft, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm heading out, but I'll be back tomorrow with another set of games, and I'll let y'all know how a board site goes. So until next time, I hope you have a beautiful night. Be back 10 o'clock p.m. CST tomorrow. Until next time, peace.